amazing. Hello, everybody. While the countdown is going down and the timing is a bit vague and things, I want to greet you, all of you. Hello, lovely people. To this lovely, delicious event here. This is the finals. The finals, well, it's one of the finals. One of those lovely brackets, one of those lovely areas. It's the International Cup Final 2023 between Legion X and our friends from Broken Arrow. I don't know why I do this William Shatner stuff at the start. It's Legion X and the guy. Don't know. Odd. Anyways, it's gonna be made. Am I actually live? Yeah, works okay. This is gonna be made on St. Maria Klee. Just realized I muted myself. That's always a good one. That's always a good one. Okay, everything should be working now. Good God. You see, when there's technical issues that I have to like navigate on the side while this is happening, yeah, because normally I would just start the thing and we could do the matches, but then I have to like say, oh, there's stuff that I have to change on the background because people came in late with like requests and change of things and yada yada yada. That's where it basically becomes a bit problematic. Shall we have that lovely shanty again? Just to have it behind me while we're talking. Lovely. We're gonna start this off in a moment. Yes, I know, 2 minutes left. Yeah, kinda. I'm still waiting on the thing. The garrisons have been built. There is apparently a bit of a problem with one of the players being automatically kicked from the server. Clearly because of cheats and hacks and red dots and what else is a thing that people claim from a problematic country and because all the other reasons that somebody's gonna fight. Nah, I guess that's just some issues. We will see what it is or how it's gonna get resolved. Gonna take a moment. But till then I can tell you the following. It's St. Maria Klee. It's gonna be between Legion X and Broken Arrow. Oh yeah. And also, it's gonna be on Checkpoint. Now, you might remember Checkpoint from very special. Actually, I should probably just show the thing, shouldn't I? Here you go. Let's go on this screen for a moment because we're gonna watch it from the Broken Arrow side in a moment. And I don't want to have that countdown going yet because it's not there yet. It's not there yet, mate. Mate. Anyways, just checking on the little chat there for a moment. Okay, there's still an issue with one of this. Alright, we're still waiting for things to happen. Cool. Wouldn't it be lovely if we could just start stuff? See, that's why I would love it when we can say, okay, we're gonna go all on the server a bit before the match time starts, because this match should have started 15 minutes ago. And now because stuff goes haywire, that's why now stuff is 15 minutes late. Yay! Music, things. But we are gonna have a little look at this lovely hardpoint, ta-da, which is gonna be, of course, the area of Checkpoint. This is the area they're gonna fight over in this Agent vs. Agent format. Music? Music is there, okay. In this Agent vs. Agent format, we're gonna see them fight for 5 minutes over this hardpoint. Whoever has it at the very end, / who has it after 100 seconds, sorry. I'm just getting side infos on the side here. Whoever has it at the very last second is gonna be the winner. But basically, if one side holds it for 29 minutes and 59 seconds, and then the enemy starts capping, that doesn't mean it's over. That means only that the match is going to go into overtime, which means the hard point is going to stay contested or going to be fought over. And whenever it reaches 100% to either, one side or the other, when it's in one hand or the other 100%, then the match is over. So I can literally lay back for 29 minutes and 59 seconds and then start capping at the very last second and still win this. So everything is available here, format-wise. And I'm just gonna check that stuff is working. We'll check there. Still not getting any infos. Isn't it lovely, kids? Isn't it lovely? So I'm really looking forward to seeing this match tonight. Now, of course, finals, so the nerves are a bit there, you know, things. Lovely. Let me just check on the side there with the Discord and things. Also gonna have my tea already. Lovely. Alrighty, let me just check on the side if I get an info here. What's going on? Let me just check on some things. Okay. Internal stuff. Okay, I just have to check some things. Let me just get you on that little sweet little front page. I know it's not gonna start in 15 minutes. I'm just gonna hide that for a second. But let me just check some things while you can look at the little happy video up there. I mean, I could also just play the music for a moment longer. That would also work, I guess. Let me just check it. Yeah, I know it would be lovely if we had... Hello, everybody that is new to the Hell Let Loose competitive scene. I know we're an old thing. I think Hell Let Loose competitive has existed since 2019. Basically, shortly after it went to early access and became a bit more known to the public, it already started growing like communities and clans and things. And then we had big tournaments like the seasonals. We had. I'm thinking about this. We had a ton of tournaments. We had the 18 vs 18s, of course. We had the seasonal. We had the APL. Well, that's a new one. We had the ECL. We had the HCA. We had the HPL. We had the Greyhound Cup. We had the Summer League from the 91st. We had the Australian Big Invitational by Big D Gaming and Zervas and things. There's a lot of tournaments in this format, just as a heads up. And I'm just checking. Beep, boop. There we go. Just checking on the side there. If we get any intel. And of course, it would be lovely if we could just start this. Let me just check if we have any info. I know it would be lovely if we could just start one of these things on time. That would be glorious. You know, that would be fun. Let me just sadly no. Still buying time live on stream. It's a special thing, isn't it? I love it. It's glorious and it's enjoyable. Let me just check one little thing. There we go. That's that. I'm gonna be with you in a few seconds, people. Give me a second. Just a little heads up, because for the ones that are coming in wondering, where is that countdown not going down? Well, let's make it quite a theory. I'm still waiting on any, like, intel on how it's gonna go down now, how the thing is gonna work out, what the issue, well, the issue is that still people are not coming in. Or rather that there is a bit of a problem with people getting kicked for some reason. But, you know, that's the fun thing. That's the fun thing about having this competitive, because it's so freaking broken, especially when stuff is not working. I hate it. I mean, at this point, should we just watch a video together? Like watch the latest Wild Bill Jammin' video or something? Because I haven't watched that yet. I could just do that, you know. That would be an option. I'm joking, but still. We could do like a movie night. Let me just check it. Let me just check. I would love to show you things. But yes, people, I hope you have a good time. I might actually run an ad, because right now we're a little wasting no time. We don't get any ads while we have the stream on. No? So you can't join that match for like an hour or something without any ads, because Twitch, you know how Twitch is. Twitch loves to force ads and things. So maybe we can at least get this out of the way so we don't have any ads later. That would be glorious. That would be glorious. There we go. Blip, blip, button. There we go. So ads are running, hopefully. Because then we don't have to worry about ads later. That's the important thing. There we go. No ads for the next 60 minutes. Cool. Okay. Let me just check. I wish I could just tell you anything right now. This is so lovely. I know. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna give you a little thing. I'm gonna get you some music, and I'm gonna be back in a few minutes. Sorry about this. Love it. Be right back. You know those phrases, I'm gonna rapidly age, you know, I'm feeling a bit like those characters spelling move. So my brain is slowly going mush at this point, because it has been quite some time before the actual match sort of happened and things, and we're still... I'm getting slightly annoyed slowly with the whole thing here. You know, would be lovely could just that, because people are interested in how to do competitive, and we should have not this nonsense in any way. And then I thought, I'm just gonna make like the prediction 20 minutes, because then the match is gonna be like already has started slightly. But no, it's not gonna have started for people. That's the insane part. Just checking. And again, I'm very sorry about the whole situation, that this is going so badly. It's not my fault. Well, that's what you would say, Alberg, if it's your fault. Well, you know, it's not like I can't, you know, show the thing. We can just look at the map for a second at least. You know, that's a nice thing. Yay, map look. Look at them. Ah, glorious. The glorious natural habitat, Broken Arrow. Ah, sniff it, boys. Ah, lovely. Ah, lovely. There we go. Lovely people here. And lovely people here. All the lovely people. And so is Legion X. There we go. Smells legionary. There we go. Look at these lovely people that are also here. And now there's some technical issue in the background that hinders us from having the start, which is fun, isn't it? So right now I'm just waiting for this glorious mention that, hey, Alberg, now it's gonna start in a few minutes. Yay! That's what we're right now waiting for. That's right now what we're waiting for. But we're still having a little technical thing in the background. I know. Believe me, I'm as you. I would like to see this start. Finally. Let me just check the Discord again. Maybe I can finally get an info. Let me post a dead emote, because that's the most helpful thing when stuff is not working. Like just posting more shit on the channel. That's always good. And I mean, I could talk to you guys, but there's a delay, so it's gonna be also hard for me to talk to you people in chat there. I hope everybody is fine, that the next week is gonna be lovely for you all. You know, that kind of stuff. Don't know why I go with the baby voice there, but, you know, I'm losing slowly temper and motivation, which, to be fair, I think we all would. If you would be my shoes right there, would go, yeah, maybe this is getting a bit silly and out of hand, since the match should have started 32 minutes ago. But I will refer to this match in future with other things like, you know, seasonal things, when it says, oh, well, the teams don't have to, like, say, oh, these are the Zera infos, like, 15 minutes minimum before the match starts. Because that was a request back in the day, like you know, for seasonal other tournaments, like, going, hey, can we have it so both teams have the data to enter the Zera like 30 minutes or 15 minutes prior? And it was deemed, nah, that's not good, no, we can't have that rule. So right now they can literally do it in the last second. And then we have like technical issues, and then stuff doesn't work, and now we're waiting for the start of this. Let me just check. One second, kids. Yo. I saw some starting time right now, guys. Is it? Thank you very much. See you in a moment. Bye-bye. Whee! Okay, good. There we have it. Match start has been confirmed. There we go. Hallelujah. It's finally gonna start. There we go. Jesus H. Christ of the Almighty. In 50 seconds, we're gonna have to start. I'm gonna do the end of the music here, because we don't need music for this. We need only joy and glory for this lovely match on Checkpoint. This lovely area here is gonna be the area we're gonna fight over tonight. Yes, I know. Tonight. And hopefully everything is gonna be all right in a moment. I'm just checking if that is okay. No, okay. Lovely 30 seconds. I am also going to start this and record this, because it's going to go on the YouTube as always, then on the VOD channel, and we're going to see the glorious match then in a better quality, basically. And I'm keeping my eye out on that little countdown. Is the countdown button working? Let me just check. Yeah, it's going to work. Okay. 12 seconds, people. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we have liftoff. The match of Broken Arrow against Legion X is finally starting. Thank goodness. That was a long one. That was a really long one. I was already wondering if maybe if the match is quick, we could at least get like the second round of that match LTU against you know, that would have been a fun one, but ooh, okay, potentially good. Slight overshot there. I know people are gonna watch the VOD of this, both teams. Would have been a nice shot. Bad rocket there from the side of Legion X. Open fire is starting. And just a little heads up while we're having this little moment. Music is also... Yeah, there you go. Okay. The rocket goes in and misses completely. So what is the format? This is 18 versus 18s, people. And it's 30 minutes and it's over one lovely hard point. I also see that people have already started dying up there in the north. Legion X strong on the point. Then again, the Americans always strong on this point. Well, the south is getting some minor little attacks. I see that the actual hard point is getting much more punishment right now. Very nice standard play we see so far. And right now this is looking promising, I would say. At least if you're in the area of Legion X here right now. Broken Arrow is still in the combat area, trying to make the best into the area. That being said, as you can see, it's still going into the hands of Legion X here at the moment. Slowly make my way over the sides. But then again, you know how this is. There's always a time of comeback. There's always a time where they might come back from the very moment of doom and destruction. And sometimes it's just 30 minutes of boxer. We're gonna see what this one is gonna be tonight. Of course, I hope that we're gonna see basically every 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, a flip of the hard point. That would be the most enjoyable. But you never know how these are. You never know how these matches are. Right now, it seems like Legion X has brought their A-game here. Broken Arrow still a bit there on the back burner is the term, I think. Back burner? Yeah, the back burner. Ooh, let me just move this. I have a bit of a vision here. And right now they're losing a lot of people here from Broken Arrow, and this point is gonna flippity-floppity flip towards Legion X here. There we go. Legion X takes the initial capture. That being said, people are still in good positions up there in the north. We see people are still in the building. Danny Viking from Legion X are trying to keep the north. Mid-grounds are still being fought over, nobody is boxed out, and the south is, however, in the hands of Legion X heavily. Now, these 3 people down in the south are gonna basically slow down the overall progress of Broken Arrow here, trying to make their way directly into the hard point. As you can see, they're already getting little pot shots out there on the enemy side. They don't even just see them. They can't just take shots in that direction, and that means that Broken Arrow is gonna slow slightly down. Of course, counterfire is gonna be a bit of a problem, but then again, gonna see how this turns out in a moment. Benefunk ready. And that is Ben going down. Funk also going down. Yeah, we see a Broken Arrow are here playing for the big crown, so to say. I should not say crown because crown is another formula that's gonna happen soon with the nationals. Fun little fact, there is a bit of a setup coming up now in August, starting next week, where it's basically going to be national teams it's the Belgians and the Dutch together alliancing up and fighting against the Austrians. It's going to be nationals, which is going to be fun. Which means you have basically skills and players from all kinds of different communities in Hell Let Loose work together. Now this one tonight is, however, going to be Broken Arrow against Legion X. For a second I had to think about what the heck their name was. Wow. But then again, it has been a long day. Hasn't been a long day for the people here from Broken Arrow in the midsection because they have been wiped completely. Now there is a strong force in the north, clearing out the north heavily. And that could be nice. Already Fallen, PhD, Drasnik up there in the north. They might be able to basically dominate the north and then make their way southwards. That could be lovely. But of course, with Danny and others making their way in and getting close with grenades and other things, there's always the chance that they will clear it out here in the open as well. In the open in the north, sorry. And we got the flamethrower, beautiful thing there. Oh! APL from Legion X with a beautiful rocket there. Would have been awful if we had missed, to be fair. But it was, I like just the crunchiness of that rocket. I'm still fighting. I'm gonna zoom out for a second just to see if we have any change in the south or the middle. No, that is still the same. I'm gonna keep it up in the north a bit for the moment, because the north is currently the best situation for Broken Arrow, with them trying their thing here in the north. Now they're going into a bit of a problem here with a lot of enemies being in the north. Gen Psych is about to get into a bit of a trap here in a moment. And they don't see each other. Was that an OP getting removed? Wow. Wow. Oh my god, saved the last second there. Then he closes in. Viking also there at the top. She's gonna keep it up a bit. And I'm right now checking this. Let me just take a little glimpse of this. I'm slightly worried here. The Broken Arrow push in the north is not working out that well. Then again, it was like half a squad. Did not work out. The north at the moment, bit of a problematic situation there. Barky is at the ready and hammering down with the MG in hopefully a second. I don't like the lack of constant firing noise. That's a bit of a worrying thing. But the thing is, Broken Arrow, look at this. It's not like there's a lot of enemies on the actual checkpoint area. Look at this. I mean, they're now spawning in again. Like it's Broken Arrow are taking down a lot of people on the hardpoint itself. But they're not pushing there. They're zigging, but they're not zagging enough. They are taking down the people, but they're not then advancing after having, well, removed the front line here. And now, when they're now deciding to basically zag finally, the zig they did prior is basically cancelled or has been revived. I don't know what the phrase would be. But basically the enemy is now in position again. The enemies that just got killed prior. The north is looking very thin at the moment, and Legion X has also hold down quite heavily. Blind rocket there, okay. In that building in the north, whatever you have as a fun little phrase or title for that building, yeah, you know. That was a good rocket there. That was a nice rocket, not gonna lie. But they need to get their thing here. They need to get into the hard point. And right now, they're having trouble there because Legion X is hunkered down in the north, in the midsection, and also has control of the south. Right now, Legion X is dominating with a lot of map control south. Getting a bit thinner there, but I would assume that we still have some OP in the wheat fields, you know, where they always are. And I am worried slightly. I'm assuming Legion X is pushing in. That Robobug rocket was odd. And Robobug odd, but the rocket was very odd. That hit their own house there. Doc's taking down Tommy, but not also taking out Lemon Juices there. Could have gone much better there, the south push. But then again, you can see it again. Right now, look, I mean, look at this. The north, Waterflea is only there in the north, and the south has nobody. Well, I guess Lemon Cheese is kind of, you know, there's so many spots, but then again, they lack admin cam, unlike we do. And right now, they're having some trouble here. They still have the compound area, this little building here in this area, available. But it's not looking too well. Now Hazard might be able to do some magic here in a moment. I'm just trying to grasp the situation on what the plan is here for advancing, because right now they're a bit splintered or thinned out. Well, that certainly helps. That certainly helps by blasting people. Or rather blowing them up. But again, I don't see a push, and I don't see a certain push. I mean, I see the South forming a bit more of a rank. That's nice. I see Legion X not pushing too much into this compound area anymore. I mean, see Iceman, I see Longs there. I see also Robobok. I think Robobok is very close to the hard point. A bit worried about Iceman being able to... I'm worried about Iceman being in a very sneaky little spot there. I say sneaky even though it's basically in the open more or less. But he is gonna take some potshots at everybody that tries to basically go in over the glider area and tries to go to the north there, to the hard point. To the house. I need to take a sip finally. Good God, my throat. I'm rambling. There we go. Much better. But you might say, oh, well, it's over. No. We have 19 minutes. Still 19 minutes left to do a change here, to do anything good, anything delicious. I'll put myself a bit more water. There we go. Just have something to drink. Because drinking is very important. Speaking of very important, did I just see Iceman make his way through the defensive lines? Oh, God. Yeah, Iceman is pushing very deep in here, just near the border. That is going to be the Iceman evening here. He tries to find OPs, not knowing that the front line... Yeah, the OPs are very much in the north. And the front line. Now, he's going to do some very naughty plays here in a moment, I would assume. Unless he gets spotted. Ooh, he might give himself away there. Close it. I'm just going to lock on. There we go for a second. Look at this. He's the OP, I would assume. That is the OP there. Yeah. Did not see the OP. Did get spotted by forfeit there. That was a lucky moment. Not so lucky there, I guess. I was going to say, that was a lucky moment there, I guess, just barely passing by the moment they go around, but yeah, no. Luck did not help out there. Got found, got killed, got wasted. Ay. That being said, I see one little hero making his way. Yeah, default is inside the building. And gets shot in the back. Now, have people realized where he got shot from? Gonna activate the highlights for a second there. And gets more down by, I would assume, Pike up there? Probably. Oh well. Undo the highlights. There we go. And we can see that Broken Arrow have crossed towards the main road and are taking down multiple people. On the other hand, they're also getting taken down quite heavily. Spike still alive. Spike now less alive. You know, half alive. You know, now not alive. And the south is, I mean, Funk is there, and we have, yeah, Broken Arrow have put their OP at the front line now. They're very close here. Cheeky little OP at the front line can get easily removed. I mean, it's a gamble, but it's the thing they need to do. They need to keep the pressure up, and right now, Legion X is feeling more and more of that pressure, of that sweet, delicious pressure. Now, of course, having just Funk down here, or Funk, whatever you want to call him, in itself could already be a problem. If he spots the OP, which I don't think he has... Oh, he has no vision on it. Is he gonna get vision before... Nah, he's going for the shots. He doesn't see any of them. And he gets not charged. And gets killed. A bit of an angle, he would have spotted the OP. Basically saw everything to this middle area to the left. He did not see the OP, did not see everybody at the front. He knows that people are closing in, don't get me wrong. But holy moly. Holy moly. Just a bit of a gap there more and he would have seen so much more. The Legion X at the moment is hunkered down in this area. Quite lovely, I have to say. I do hope we're gonna see a nice little flip here in a moment. I like flip. I like the flips, I like the flops, I like when the hardpoint gets like switched between teams like 10 times. That would be my perfect evening. The match starts on time. Because we had the login data a bit prior to the match. Then the match starts on time, and both teams have a lovely fight over the hard point. And then we have 50 minutes of overtime. That would be my perfect match. But right now the fight is getting a bit stretched here, north, mid, and south, as you can see. I think people in chat should have also seen the first 5 minutes of the stream, well, of the match, so I think people are at this point at least there to enjoy it. That's the nice part. I do notice that Broken Arrow has some trouble with actually holding the ground here at the push area. Oh, do they have an OP here? They got a bit pushed back. Charlie Squad having a bit of a trouble there. With the direct approach, the North also struggling slightly. I mean, they're close, but again, there is an MG up in that building, as we can see up here. We have a bit of an MG off. Where's that MG? There we go. Barty against Waterfleet with the MG off here at the moment. MG off has switched. That might give a moment for Waterfleet to counterfire here. You know, based on hearing? No, I think Waterfleet has gone AFK. No, and he's dead. Okay. It's a little the same as being AFK. Yeah. I actually wanted to check if he was still on the server, if he was, you know, disconnected. And there we see Waterfleet joining in again in the north. Okay, everything fine. I could go down there, but I do like that northern push right now. That could be very big. And so does So Broken Arrow thinks as well, I would assume, because they have brought up a lot of smoke here in the north. Big pushes coming in, the highlights getting turned on, and they instantly get killed and killed. Is he gonna make an OP? No! No, no, no! Oh my god! Wrong choice, the indirection to move from Edric. Would have gone down south, he would have wasted the OP instantly. Now Waterfleet might be able to. Oh my god, Alexander also getting stopped there on the side. But if that spawn wave hits, they're gonna get more down. Yeah. Oh no, lucky there. 2 people still alive. MG has been taken down by Bra, lovely. Grenade does not connect. That is a lot of harassment in the north. Now, I would assume that the south is having some. Yeah, there we go. I was going to say south, but I mean the hardpoint itself, a bit south to this hardpoint. People have made it onto the hardpoint right now. Baguette, which is the little brother of Baguette, is making his way through the enemy lines. Big plays coming in, big play. Does he not see Nelson there? Now, is he going to find OPs? Are we going to see some swooshes on the area here? Goes in. This could be big. This could be very big. This could be big like your mama. Come on. Come on. No, he doesn't search anymore. He is getting worried now. If he goes around, he might get spotted by enemies that are coming in now. And right now we have 1/3 taken by Broken Arrow now. They are losing some people, and Legion X is bringing in the power front here now. But that doesn't mean that they're losing any progress here at the moment. Halfway nearly. We're reaching the halfway point of taking the mid-ground back. And now it's getting contested. Losing. The north is still getting handled, still getting fought over, you know, up there. It's a problem. Now, if they had the north under control, they could do so much help out the south right now, but they're still having to fight for their bare map control minimum up there in the north. Broken Arrow at the moment losing more and more progress on this right now. And blind MG fire is vaporizing everybody. On both sides, was that it? Bottom of the MG and another MG, I would assume. Somewhere also, just to zoom out here for a second. Interesting play there, Haza and Bilbo at the moment in the wheat fields. Very sneaky little spot there for the Americans normally. And I like that for a moment we had, just think about it, we had an MG there that was firing northwards the road, and we had the MG here, Tommy, who didn't see the other MG because it was behind the bush, also firing to the north. We had two MGs facing the same direction, not seeing each other. That's amazing. I mean, yeah, that's something they need to clear out. Where is that push from the south? Where is Bilbo? Bilbo, you heard the MG. Come on, you need to have heard that MG and people dying on the main road here. They need to clear out Tommy. If they clear out Tommy, they can progress over the road. Look at this. It's a sharp cut right now. Baguette and others are trying to push through. Come on, Bilbo, you can't smell the man. Surely. Don't go for the... Are you for real? There we go. Okay. For a second, I thought he was not seeing the man on the main road. Okay. And the north has been cleared as well. Right now, that is huge. I know that right now the hardpoint itself is not in any way in the hands of Broken Arrow. That being said, the north is very much in their hands, and so is the south. Look at this. Map control-wise, look at this. Look at this beauty right now. Broken Arrow have taken control over the south completely. They have 9 minutes left to capture this point here in the middle. They are getting people on the actual hard ground. They still have people in the south, making poachers for everybody that tries to cross, except when they're in the ditch, from the right to the left. No? And we have people also in the north, now also slashing out against Legion X here. Is some big plays coming up here in a moment. Well, happened already, but bigger plays are about to... And my hope would be that we are gonna see a flippity flip, then another flip, and then so on till the match everybody pays. I like when there's a lot of fights over the actual hard point, not just one team getting boxed out. Blind MG fire being precious as always. Yes, people move, please. Thank you very much. And the hard point is nearly halfway taken. Legion X overshot with the rocket there from Ben. Don't see too many anti-tankers there on the side from Broken Arrow right now. Halfway taken. The point has been halfway taken. That is big right now. Also, I can see Baguette there. Or BA guess. I guess that's one of the replacement people now. Maybe, I don't know. Got taken down, but the point has been taken by, what is that? 3/5? We need like a little millimeter thing or something. You know, just to see, oh yeah, it's like this and this and this. Okay. That being said, multiple people are dying on the main road. Why is that? I'm unsure why. I guess it's just people flying directly. And this rocket goes in, does not hit anybody. That being said, right now it seems if they can't block it on the hard point, this point is going to flip in a moment. Rocket misses again, and they're getting more down. Funk, Nelson, Tommy on the hard point. But they're still losing people. I think this is going to be a flip. And just under 7 minutes left. Broken Arrow take the midpoint. And the only point, I know. Crazy. No, it is in the hands of Broken Arrow. Does not mean it's going to stay in the hands of Broken Arrow. Can change any time. Can change any second. Can not change at all. We're going to see that. Happy little MG camp for the people that love it. Also gives you time to drink something. Thank you. That was just enough to take a little sip. But how did he see those people? He didn't. He just sprayed his whole mag empty, so they're all suppressed and they are slowing down. Which is the right thing to do here. Now, he didn't, of course, take anybody down. Well, I say, of course. He didn't, sadly, for him to take anybody down. No, but he did some overall effectiveness. He did a debuff on the enemy. There we go. The MG is basically the bard of the group. That makes an mesmerist class. It does a debuff on the enemy. He sings the Song of Bird. There we go. That being said, Song of Bird, we see that at the moment. They have it under control in the north, Broken Arrow. They have the hardpoint itself mostly under control. I mean, there's some, you know, Nelson, Ben there still in the area, but they have it mostly under control. And the south right now is... I can't call it under control right now because there's nobody here right now in this little corner. And you would have somebody staying down here from Broken Arrow right now there that shoots down this area or just lies in wait, at least one guy. That would be the thing I would expecting. I guess that's Billboard's job in a second. Problem is, the enemy is already charged southwards here. They have still 5 minutes left. And... There we go. Now let's see how they're making his way. Might get shot there if he gets spotted. This is a lovely, actually, this is a lovely mission. Look at it. It looks actually quite interesting. Has a bit of a fisheye vibe. Interesting one. Oh well. Oh well, oh well, oh well. But that is... They broke out. That is Legion X making their way into the south. Problem is... It's not going so well here right now. They have been spotted. They are crossing though. Good, good, good. Legion X crossing over the south. I'm waiting for the moment of Bilbo versus Tommy, and Tommy takes the victory here. I know I should not focus on the individual fights that much, but you know, it's fun seeing yourself once in a while on this match actually doing something amazing, except the overall always pushing the area. Rocket goes in. Death doesn't come out because there was nobody to hit. I'm gonna keep it up here in the south a bit because I see those fights still happening here. And still Bond with the MG here, just blind firing the area. And that is headed loose competitive, just blasting the area all the time. Yay. I don't know where they have the OP here. It will probably be somewhere in the sweet field. I hear it. Ah, yeah, there we go. Okay. At the very bottom. Interesting. I would not expect it to be right at the corner. I would expect like somewhere here, you know, or somewhere there. Yeah. But fair enough. They have something there. I would have put it a bit more forward. I know, a bit of a danger because it might get taken down by people there. I would actually say at the moment, Jabba and others, yeah, they need to actually bolster up and get more people on the area, because if it's just one person shooting the enemy fortress here, the enemy army, it's not going to work out. They need to have a big push here. At this point, with only 2.5 minutes left, I would say, you know what, have some people up here. They're basically two players, which they're going for, we're going for a direct push. They're basically trying to break their way through here, mostly with having a bit of a southern squad here as well. You could now say, okay, they could also do basically a push mainly in the south, and then some in here. You either focus on the top area being the attack point, or the south. I hope that... Yeah, it's looking really bad at the south at the moment because Broken Arrow has set themselves into the position. They're certainly in position at the moment, and Hazard is already making his way on the sides. That is going to slow down the overall push here. Hazard aiming, aligning, shooting, succeeding, standing in the shade. I'm running out of words here. And gets denied by Bilbo there. Jesus. Now, I would again love to see some flips here, but I have the feeling we might see only one flip at this point, because I don't think we're going to see... Well, we're going to see a capture here. At least not one that is before we have 0 seconds, you know? That takes 2 minutes to capture the point, yada, yada. So the best we can go for right now would be overtime. Right now we're not going to see like, oh, they're going to capture it, and then the other team is going to start capturing back. No, we're going to see basically at the moment, whoever has the point in the next 47 seconds is going to be the winner of the first round. This is the best of 3. The technical issues have been, yeah, well, are not going to be a thing now in a moment. Hopefully. Ooh, Legion X dying by the mess, by the way. Oof. And then it's just going to be this 40 seconds of just the MGs perma-firing, I would assume, right? Yeah, just firing into the smoke here completely, as you can see. Rocket goes in. Ooh, it was a good rocket there. But did not connect against default there. And right now it's just MGs hammering down. And the enemy not being able to progress here, not time in any way to adapt here at this point. And it's just MGs hammering down blindly. Well, MGs have been wished back. But it was first mentioned that, well, we're not gonna have MGs in the next one. No, how dare of you, get our MGs back. And that's what we're gonna be in. What we're gonna be in for, we go for the upcoming crowns. And I think that was the GG. Yeah, fair enough. But that is the GG. That would be the thing. That would be the first round. People now leaving. We are going to have a lovely thing here in a second, because I think we are now switching servers, which should be fine, because we are going to have... Let me just stop this. There we go. The thing in a moment. Let me just check that everything is set up. We might have a very short break. We might have a longer break. I will let you know in a moment. See you in a moment, kids. Oh, music. Yeah, music. Yeah. notes there on the side. I guess it's gonna take I need to restart the waiting time. I'm sorry about that. I would love to tell you, oh yeah, it's gonna instantly start again. But since we can't choose the hard points, they just got very unlucky. And since the start of the first one took so long, the other Zelda was prepared to basically start instantly with everything. Yeah, there was not enough time left, so we're trying to set everything up right now, so there's a bit of a longer intermission. I'm gonna give you at least something nice while we're waiting. It's gonna be this song that you like so much. See you in a moment, kids. Sorry. Buttons. No, it's wrong. Buttons. Help me. Song. See you in a moment. And I was just informed I'm gonna cut this because apparently it's gonna start in 20 seconds. I love it when they don't fucking give me a head up. Oh my god, I'm gonna get very angry over time with this if this continues on. There we go. In 20 seconds we have to start. So in 10 seconds. Isn't it lovely when I get the shot at like a few seconds prior to this? It's lovely. 5, 6, 4. Fuck me, I'm gonna get angry after this. 1. And we have the match start. Lovely. Okay. We at least made it in time. Holy moly. They really went in there. Is everything working? I had no time checking anything because we had the instant start. Ah. You know, they could have just said, okay, we're gonna start it in 1 minute and 2 minutes. Not in, oh, we're starting this in 20 seconds. I hate it. Even for the finals. Ah. Nice rocket there, a bit overshot. Bad rocket there on the other side. Oh well. Oh well. Everything working. Let me just check while you're watching. Yeah, would have been nice. I'm just gonna keep it for a second here, just checking that everything have. Yeah, volume, yeah. Setup, conquest, yeah, sides, yeah, everything right. Welcome to the second round, people. Second round of Legion X against Broken Arrow. Ooh, Java going down there. Again, on shock point with flipped sides this time. Well, this is gonna mean that we're gonna see Broken Arrow on the side of, well, allies now. And on X's side, we see the lovely Legion X. Doing some very good shots here. No, normally a checkpoint is, I know, oh, it's a fair one. It's a bit more flavor towards the Americans, I feel like. At least when it comes to like getting into the positions here. But then again, it all depends on how quick you are, how min-max your pathing is. And if you're able to notice the people that are running over the open road in the north. You know, that kind of stuff. And right now, looking at this road, which is pretty empty except some red dots, I think this second round, the initial capture might go to Broken Arrow here. First round, the initial capture went to... My goodness, I don't know why I'm keeping mixing up the names here. To Legion X. Oh no, yeah, blocking it. Long's also pushing forward here. Could take down OPs and other things. If they're any close by. Might get stopped though. Oh no, keeps on running, okay. And gets hammered and gets killed by... Guest or by... Who is that? Shelby, there we go. I read it as Bergie for a second. I thought, oh, that's nice. Oh, it's Shelby, okay. Now, as you can see, Legion X has the northern building under control completely. Look at that. That is a lot of control of the north. The north is completely abandoned by Broken Arrow. Now, wouldn't it be nice if we could see the thing here? Wouldn't it be nice if we could see them push in and have a bit of a contested situation? Still capping this. Still capping this. Still a lot of capture power here. Legion X not able to slow down the capture program. Well, slow down. There we go. Contested for a second. Just not contested. There we go. Now it's flickering a bit from once in a while. But they're still letting people to basically capture this back or push the capture ball back, rather. Yeah, I think the initial capture is going to go to Broken Arrow here in a second. Legion X not putting enough bodies onto the actual hard area here to block it. Or at least taking down the enemy people here. OPs are set up. Now they're gonna have a little... there we go, checkpoint that's. All OPs got removed. OPs have been reset instantly. Very nice moment there. Now, Iceman has not put up his OP yet. Which means Charlie's squad has a bit of an issue. If he goes down, that means the whole push, that whole squad is not going to be able to get... Iceman, why are you getting... No, forward, get back and put an OP down. It's not like you're going to lose anything. At this point, the whole squad could have spawned in at the very front. A bit of a wasted chance. And also, as you can see in the north, it seems like, even though the building is still in the hands of Legion X, Broken Arrow has taken a bit of an area up there. And Iceman goes down. Legion X, Charlie Squad not able to put down the OP at the front line. Now everybody has to spawn back on the garrison and start running on that tiny little leg. Rocket goes out and nearly... Did that kill somebody? Somebody let me know if that killed anybody, because I'm not 100% sure. Oh. No, that didn't kill anybody, definitely. No, nothing is over at the moment, as you know from these matches. At the moment, we see that our friends from Broken Arrow are holding down the area here. That being said, the amount of people in the hardpoint is very thin. Sherby is taking down some people here, and they're having some. There we go, spawn wave. But you can see that Legion X is in the north. A ton of people. I think Legion X is about to trying to at least break through the maze area. Corn, as they call it. And then go down this little path here in the middle, and then basically spread out from this crossings area. Now that would be the optimal play. Optimal. It's a combo of optional and optimal. You know, all the new words. But it seems like the optimal play is not gonna happen here. Legion X sadly losing their big push here up in the north. Could have been a nice little setup, a bit of a switch here for the actual hardpoint. Also, obviously they're breaking through, are getting killed. Not only Viking at the moment alive, could still wreak some havoc in the backlands of the enemy. If he doesn't get... Oh god, Barky's gonna kill him, isn't he? And Barky! There we go, okay. Not seeing the because it was angle, because Barky was going towards the north, so his body was hovering behind the bush. Look at that. Oh, that's just devious. That is just bad timing in general. That is just some bad timing. Ay. Now the north is still in the hands of Legion X, as is the west at the moment. They have not been boxed out. On the other hand, they're pushing the north, and the direct area here are, well, did not work out for Legion X. But again, we have a lot of time left, 24 minutes basically. Now this is the best of 3. Doesn't mean we're gonna have 3 matches. Depends on how this match goes. First round has been won by Broken Arrow. Now, if Broken Arrow, nice rocket there, beautiful. If that, where was that? Was it Fuse? Was it Sherby? I didn't see that. Congratulations, whoever that was. Oh yeah, Anglo, I think it was Sherby, yeah. But if Broken Arrow also wins the second round, that would mean that Broken Arrow becomes the victor of this overall. Now, if they lose this match, Broken Arrow, it would mean 1-1, which would mean we will go into a third round. I know, even more headed lose. I know, it's gonna be hard to fathom. But at the moment, it looks like this might go to a 2-0. Then again, we have 23 minutes left, basically. If Pike and others make their way forward, and slightly capturing for half a second, nothing is out of their reach at the moment. The Broken Arrow are dispersing, but they are placing themselves at good spots more and more. They're spreading out. Very nice. Very nice. That being said, I see in the south, bit clustered up. The very south is very empty. Holy measles. Nelson, they're waiting for the enemy to make a push. Oh, he sees Bilbo there in distance, maybe in a moment. Or maybe not. Oh well, we're gonna watch those guys in a moment. One sneaky little snake is waddling forward. Hey, let me go in. No, too high, longs, come on. Oh, longs might not be able to, and doesn't get the kill there. Could have been a nice moment for him, doesn't get the kill here. Was a bit too slow. Gets that kill though. That's a nice little trade at least. There we go. Trade. That's a nice little moment there at least for him. And at the moment, Legion X is starting to cap this to, what is that? 2/5? 2/5. The longs being at the very front could mean a lot of dangerous things for Broken Arrow. If people put an OP, yeah, wrong choice there in the window. And gets killed. That would be one of the things that longs can do right now, just being there and harassing everybody that gets close to the building, halfway taken. Or he could take down OPs that get built next to the... But right now he's just basically saying, okay, this house is mine and nobody's gonna be allowed in it. And I think we're gonna see the first flip here. Oh, contested. Legion X putting more and more people. I'm gonna zoom out for a second. People up in the north. Yeah, Broken Arrow has the south completely under control. And also has somebody at the very forefront. Interesting. Longs has gone down. And they're losing their capture power more and more now. It's still around the halfway. Yeah, they're also losing people in the north, and now Broken Arrow has had enough time to actually get again back on the area. Not the greatest rocket there, Roebuck. Missed the rocket there, Fuse. That was a good attempt from Ben there. I'm just praising Rocketeers now, because why not? This is what we get in this game. And default, you can shoot back, you know, you can shoot back, Jobber. Anybody. Can anybody kill this man for a second here? Oh my god, and Legion X loses the front line completely there. How was it in just a few seconds? A whole destruction of everything. Oh boy. Oh boy. I do see that they're pushing up in the north. I say that, I was expecting a bit more of a pushy Alexander and PhD now. Bit of a fight here. And there we go. Okay. Now, how is it going down in the actual middle grounds? Ah, still a diagonal push there. No, basically, the front line is cut like this at this point. Interesting. Diagonal cut. With Fuse still, well, still, or rather again, being in the backlands here, doing naughty business. Ah, Fuse. Gets killed by Funk. Okay. Legion X now had some time to actually make themselves available here in the area again. The north is still in their control, and they have not spread it across that little hedge area here. Rocket. Ooh, did get killed before the rocket hit. But I think I just want to know it. Just as curiosity. Would have that key? I would have not killed the man. No, never mind. Bit too high there. But that being said, at the moment, it is still up for the grabs here. 18 minutes left. Slightly over. Can still go either way at the moment, and I'm a bit worried because they're not moving at all at this point. They're just waiting for the others to make a move here. And I've not seen Legion X do a big push southwise here. I see Bilbo waddle. Lovely. The wild Bilbo is roaming around, searching for a mate. He's searching also for a water source, because he's very thirsty. Suddenly, an enemy Nelson appears on the horizon, trying to take down the Bilbo Beast. Would he be successful in his hunt? I'm lacking the voice there, but... Oh. Long con. I'm gonna act like this, you can actually see some match stuff going on here, but... Just because, you know, we have... This is more basically the breather moment for us for a sec. We also need to see these little plays on side. If they are making a change up there in the top, I'm gonna instantly go back, but... Oh, Lemon Jesus. Does he see the little wiggling worm? Is the Bilbo Beast gonna get Ah! Waddled all the way over here sideways. I got shot. And that is how another Bilbo Beast gets taken down by a wild Nelson. Okay, let's go up north. There we go. Still, the situation is similar to what we had seen just a moment prior here. Still a diagonal push. That being said, Legion X has made a bit of a room here and has made it into the hard point at least. That is good. That is good if you're cheering for Legion X here. And that is a wave coming. Legion X doing a wave push here. We see Bond in the backlands. That is a bit worrying. Bond could still wreak a lot of havoc here in the backlands. Especially with the OPs being this close. Over there somewhere. Gonna see how it goes. It's getting blocked. No, it's still continuing on. It's a bit of a back and forth. Evil making his way into the house. Is he gonna get up? No, not going for the upper. Not needed. And the push is slightly, I don't want to say dying down because the OP just got taken down, but this certainly doesn't take down the squad leader either. Squadron taken down. That is very helpful. He might have died there, Longs and others. Sorry, was it Will? But the OP has been roofed and the squadron has been roofed. Now would be the time for others to rush in. Problem is it's only Viking in the area. Others are joining from the north. But right now, as you can see... I remember I mentioned Bond there, who might have become, might become a problem in the back. Well, I was wrong because he instead to try to jump a bit up in the sky and died. Huh. Did he take down any OP? Ah, I see one OP is missing. He was able to take down one OP at least. There we go. Good push there from Bond. The Viking has died in the meantime. And Default is again pushing against multiple opponents. Can I get a nice vision on the man? Yeah, that's Longs down. Nah. And it's these plays we love to see. Basically, people just hiding away. Now, it would be nice if they would just run around and do the thing. But you once in a while need that little bushwalker that is just part of the roots here. I'm still waiting for them to make their move here. Oh, they're getting close. This could be great. This could be great. Angle. Oh, this is gonna be painful, isn't it? And... misses. There we go. Good. And... gets killed in the attempt. There we go. Good stuff. Grenades go out. Oh! Guest takes down Jackie there. The MG gets taken down by firing. That is bad. That is tough. That is a painful one. Lying in wait, Ben against Guest. Ooh. And gets taken down another one. There we go, lovely. Now the actual match is still happening. I know when we're watching on the sides here. Now the front line has shattered a bit here in the mid-grounds for our friends from Legion X. That being said, they still have a big push power from the north. Have they anything in the south is the question. Oh my... yes and no. Garrison highlight? What? No. That is an interesting south if I may ever say so. Look at this. Nobody in the south, but one little wild Nelson, after feeding on the Bilbo Beast, on the wild Bilbo Beast, is now in the backlands and is about to wreak some havoc here in the backlands. Maybe. If he is giving away his position, it might be a bit of a... you know, you could just stay back and ping enemies. That would also work. Of course, you would need a nice little hidey spot for that. But I guess I think Nelson at the moment is just pinging people. Smart thing here. He's actually just pointing out where enemies are, so the MG can hammer in that direction. Now he's moving in with Alexander at the same time. Now we're getting a bit of a thing here. With the West having some trouble pushing in into the hardpoint. The North is mobilizing on multiple fronts, Northeast as well as Nelson in the East. We're gonna have some Nelson camp for a moment. Hi, Nelson. He's getting shot from behind, from the East. Needs to get in. Hazard is informed about his appearance, and... they're missing each other. He hears the water, though. Does not care. Does he care? He does not care. And Nelson goes in. Hazard searching for the enemy that is not there anymore. He might see Caveman instead. Nelson going in. Hiding. No, should be able to see Hazard. No, there we go. Hazard goes down. Just checking the area, and look at this. Even with the hardpoint still being in the hands of Broken Arrow, Legion X is pushing from multiple directions now. They keep pushing towards west, but there's nearly no Legion X men in the west anymore. They're all in the north. They're behind you at this point, kid. That is beautiful. Ah, glorious gaming. 2/5 taken. 2/5 taken. Ooh, Psych goes in and takes multiple units down. Long-range shots from both AT players here, APL and Robobug at the moment. And that will be a surprise against... oh, the OP is also close by. Ooh, OP very close. Might get removed. APL would need to move right now. And gets saved by Ice Cream Man, who dies in the process. But it's able to defend the OP close by. That is good. That is big. Paktis. Oh, Paktis actually made it into the match. That's nice. Maybe. Maybe it's a replacement. Who knows? Takes on Alexander as well. There we go. They're still holding control of this mid ground here. Another spawn group has made its way. Another squad has made their way into the hardpoint here. And they're blocking the overall capture progress. Gonna try to angle it so you can see both push because the north is getting pushed heavily. And the OP is also getting red. But so is the actual fight over the mid grounds. And the OP got removed in the north. The Drasnik takes down the enemy force completely as well as the OP. And right now Broken Arrow are also clearing out the main compound area. The actual hardpoint is getting completely cleared out. Feels like Legion X just lost basically like 16 players, 15 players in just like 5 seconds. That was a big wipe there. That was a big wipe in all fronts. Of course, it wasn't that number. And it's, of course, again, the two MGs not seeing each other. There we go. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh. But yeah, Broken Arrow has realized they need to step it up a notch. And right now, they are holding on to that point. They have cleared out the north. They have cleared out the south. They have cleared out... They have cleared out everything. They denied everything. But you can't stop the funk. Now I'm waiting for a bit of an MG wave here, which is not coming. Oh, because he's managing. Okay, fair enough. Because he's focusing on the main road here. Sadly, nobody's passing. While they're fighting, I want to keep up the vision here a bit. Let me just angle that like this. Imagine if I could change the FOV in admin cam. That would be glorious. OP has been switched up. It's now on this side. Okay, sure. That's actually quite an... I still like this vision here of both roads. There we go. Lovely. I'm hoping for Tommy to get down there because LT might again die to Bond in a second. And there we go, the retaliation by Tommy against Bond. There we go. Okay, now things are now equal again. Ah, we're doing a sweep. Yeah, Wheatfield is getting hammered quite heavily. Funk takes down the man. Beautiful. Ah, I should have changed the interval a bit there with the firing, not just everything and then nothing. Might get taken down by Bilbon in a second. Yeah, nobody defending the MG right. Oh, yeah, and getting shots. Yeah, Tommy's gonna die here. Or not. Interesting. Alright, I'm gonna come back in a second for them. Because I want to see what Jabba is doing here at the very front. Because that's one man on the hard point. With some people coming in the north. How is it going here in the area? Well, he's lying down and waiting in the hard point. To be fair, that is a fair play. That is a fair play to do. Especially with people being also on the other side, hiding a bit there. Going up in the sky a bit. I mean, look at this. At the moment, the hardpoint is clearly in the hands of Broken Arrow. With them coming from the north. With them, sorry, with Legion X coming from the north. And also having some people in the west. South is getting overrun slightly now. Yeah, actually it's getting overrun quite heavily. I think that OP is also gone. Not yet. Paktis is gonna hear the OP, surely. No, doesn't hear the OP. Oh, God, Paktis. Yeah, people might see them, though. No, they don't think they saw even the OP there. Bond might wipe everything. I don't know. Yeah, that's gonna be the end of Funk. Yeah. But I see Jabba still doing some backdoor shenanigans. I'm not gonna focus again on the major attacks. It's always nice to once in a while get these little personal moments where Jabba, for example, gets completely wasted by Guest there. Ah, would have been a fun little moment there. Oh well. Robobog trying to switch sides, basically switching the community here, going to Broken Arrow by team killing potentially Ben in a second, but sadly fails at that. Clearly that was the reason. Robobog, damn it. But what can I say at the moment? We have 5 minutes left. If Broken Arrow win this round, that would mean they have won 2 rounds, which would mean they, yeah, get the best of 3 and win this lovely tournament. Well, that would be a glorious step for this lovely team here. Of course, Legion X doesn't want to let that happen, so therefore I would assume that we're going to see the next 5 minutes of just pure joy and glory with Broken Arrow. Running to the north and the midst. With Legion X coming from the north and the midst, and from a bit of a backdoor situation there from Lemon's Jesus. Might work out, might not, we will see that. Right now, Broken Arrow has the upper hand in this. I know map control and everything, but still... You can only have so much map control and still move. Sorry, other way around. Has been a long day. But having that little OP up here... Oh, I see only... No, there's 2 OP... Very close OPs, a bit dangerous, but sure. Bit of a brave run there. Because as soon as he gets spotted, then people know, oh, somebody broke through. We need to check at least with like 1 or 2 guys. Yeah. Yeah, now it's happening. Lemon Jesus? Lemon Jesus? There we go, okay. Took a bit longer to notice the heavy machine gun firing down the area. Takes down the OP, good job. Lemon Jesus being the savior of citrus fruits, I don't know. Can't make up random stuff all the time. Now you see Danny and others make their way onto the hard ground, getting killed by Bond and others. And I think Legion X push is slightly losing push power here. Now with Broken Arrow losing that OP, that could have changed things depending on if that squad leader was also at the same time. Maybe the OP is already up and running again. They have some stuff. Oh, the OP got removed. And this might still... It's a dangerous one, because they could slow down the oncoming Broken Arrows troops from the east. But I don't think they're going to be able to. They're just going to get overrun here, aren't they? Never mind. Nelson decides not to. Ooh, maybe default? Yeah, gets killed by Almighty Fallen. Lemon Jesus up there in the north. Does not kill anybody of the passing people. Okay. Oh, he's staying alive to make another OP, I would assume. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. There's 2.5 minutes left, just a bit under. APL still alive. Psycho on his way to the northwest. Now they do have an upper hand right now. Broken Arrow very dominant on the hardpoint and around it. Oh, close proximity around it, but still, no. South is completely abandoned, fair enough. I would love to see a little OP here, for example, from Legion X or something. That would be nice for them. Now did Lemon Jesus, yeah, put on the OP, now we're gonna get a pincer attack. That is potentially very nice, that could be amazing. Under 2 minutes to do this, still they don't need to capture this. They only need to start capturing this. Because if the last second goes over and we're in a contested or a capturing or losing situation, it's gonna only end when it's 100% for either side. And right now we're getting close there. Lemon Jesus and this squad is pushing in from the northeast. We might get a 3rd round depending on this. We might end it here now after this. Or we might overshot there. And they're yeeting everybody in here right now. Holy moly. Spawns is it up for Broken Arrow though? That's fine. If they can at least make it on the ground, they have a higher chance here. Viking others are pushing in as well. Pike down the watery. Ooh, flamethrower does miss completely. I think, yeah. Pike breaking through should be able to. Oh my god. That would have been a moment to remove the OP. That being said, under 1 minute left. And we are having overtime as it's... Well, we might have overtime in a moment. Now I see more and more people coming from the north and Legion X losing some people on the west push here. But look at this. They are on the hardpoint. They're coming from the northeast. Puck is running to the north. On the side, you know, still wondering where the enemies are coming from. Is it still? Yeah, still captured. Defending, not important. I think we're gonna go into overtime now, though. Defending. Lemon Jesus spawns, but gets taken down. And the OP also dies. Northeastern push got denied by Puktis. Puktis wipes out the whole northern east with that. And now it is all just in the hands. Now you might see, oh, it's over. No, it's not over because it's still in overtime at the moment. Whoever gets this completely is gonna be the winner here. It's still there. It's not a lot. They are losing more and more of this. They're losing more and more of this. And Broken Arrow at the moment is pushing in heavily. Ooh, Legion X base needs to basically completely get everybody into the hard point here and also remove the enemies. It's getting very thin. It's getting very thin. We need contested. It's getting thinner and thinner. That's nearly over. Contested. Capturing. Contested. Lose contested. Millimeters. Still a slight capture progress, right? Still overtime, okay? Legion X is still in the game. Hanging on by a thread. That was like 2 millimeters. Jesus. All in the house. A Satchel would claim it, but there are no Satchels in the 18 vs 18. Oh, losing. Broken Arrow waving in with a lot of people. Legion X need to move and block this. It's getting very close again. That's a lot of people getting in here. And they're about to. Is that gonna be that? Might be the GG. I think that's. Is it GG? I think that is the GG. That's over. That is the over. That is it. That is the second round of the lovely people from Broken Arrow taking the victory in the second round with a very close finisher at the very end. Holy schnitzels. Holy schnitzels. Ay. What a match. Ay. Well, music. That means we crown the lovely people from Broken Arrow the victories of this lovely 18 vs 18 format for this lovely International Cup final of 2023 for their lovely group. The map is changing, that's fine. We're not gonna get the third one. Oh, what a match it was. What a match it was. And thanks everybody for joining. I will, of course, in a moment rate somebody. We might have some fun matches also on Tuesday. I think on Tuesday we have a match in the National Crown situation. I think, I might be wrong, but I think it's Belgium and the Netherlands joined up together, the Lowland Alliance, against another nation. You gotta check on that one. But if you follow the channel, oh, Twitch talk. But now if you follow the channel or the Discord or something, you will get the information as always. So no worries about that. If you don't, then that's fair enough. But yeah, there's a match on Tuesday. We might do that, we might not. Depends on all timings and things, their work time. But that has been the match. I think for the end we deserve also some better music. Not this right now. We need something else. There we go. That's much more fitting music for this. That's it, kids. Have a good one. I will be raiding somebody in a moment. And yeah, don't see each other, then have a good week at least. Bye-bye.